Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to my channel, The Divine Feminine Pink Tarot. I do thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you in advance for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I'm grateful. And let's get into the reading. Let's see here what's going on. In the energy of the collective of divine beings, divine feminines, masculine, starseeds, earth angels, and chosen ones. Tell me, please, I'm grateful. Please give me the energy surrounding the collective of divine beings. Divine feminines, masculine, starseeds, earth angels, and chosen ones. One second. Sorry, y'all. Okay, there we go. I apologize about the wait. Let's see here what's going on in the collective of divine beings' is energy. Divine feminines, masculine, starseeds, earth angels, and chosen ones. Tell me, please. So you have out here candlestick. So you got a lot of people bippity boppity booing in your energy. Ritual center focusing. Start the rhythm with a ritual and focus will carry through. I'm also getting from that like you need to develop some type of routine as well. But that's these people out here. Yeah, they want you confuddled. You got out here a Rubik's Cube. Diversity, perspective, understanding. View problems from a new perspective and understanding will deepen. So they doing spell work on you right now to get you to try to see things from their perspective. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. What's going on in the energies of the collective of divine beings? Divine feminines, masculine, starseeds, earth angels, and chosen ones. Tell me, please. You have out here a globe. Positioning, journey, clarity. Cross-cultural boundaries and a new perspective will transform your thinking. So this could be somebody that's from a whole different culture than you are, trying to put you into their culture. This could be somebody, you know, they could come from a polygamous culture and they're trying to get you to see things their way. They want you to be polygamous because they want you to be one of their wives. You have out here a light bulb. Creativity, shine, temptation. When drawn to something bright, check if it truly benefits you. So yeah, this person could be trying to make you a deal, like make you a sweet offer, like, yeah, you know, you come over here, be my wife, I could give you this, I could do this, I could do that. Make sure that whatever the fuck they say actually benefits you and your inner being, your inner peace. Is this actually aligning with the core values of who you are, or are you just chasing after dollars and wealth and perceived money? All right. You also have out here vase, vessel growth bloom, or vase for my persnickety ones. A new opportunity will soon fill your life with vibrant possibilities. So that I did not just say that that's what this person trying to do. They're trying to see like if they could come in and fill your life with like vibrant possibilities. This person ain't nothing but your damn fan. At the end of the day, ease, balance, flow. Rethink your reaction in times of an emotional storm. So spirit is telling you like don't just blow off on this person. Because they gonna piss you off. When they come to you with this fugazi ass offer, this shit gonna piss you off. You're going to look at them like, what the fuck tells you that I want to be in a polygamous relationship? Who told you that? Who told you that I accept polygamy? Where did you get this information from? Look, this person trying to be an uninvited guest in the owl energy. We picking up on whoever that uninvited guest was that we saw in the other reading. Now we're seeing what the hell they're trying to do. This is their way of trying to come into your energy. Again, this is somebody who you don't even share like a culture with. You talking about somebody who do things that you don't even think that is okay to even be done. They come from a culture where you condemn it. Like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with not educating women. The fuck are you talking about? Men don't even have life without women. As a man, you ain't nothing more than a genetically defective woman. That's why you have nipples that serve you no purpose. So why the fuck would I go over there to a culture where there's no respect for women at all when you need me in order to even survive? You don't even have life if I don't give it to you, if I don't birth you. You're not with this shit. This could be somebody from a Muslim faith. I just heard a 5%er. Take that how it resonate. Tell me more, please. What's this candlestick? Already, you got out here the world in reverse. You ain't with none of this shit. You're not with none of this shit. You closing the door on all of that. You're not even looking at the opportunities, the new possibilities. You're not even trying to focus on this shit. None of that. This person wants you to focus on this bullshit, like start a ritual, do a ritual every day. That could be part of their culture where they wake up in the morning and do rituals and shit. And you like, I'm not doing that shit. Tell me more, please. What's this candlestick energy? Just lost the cards. Tell me more, please. What's this candlestick energy? Tell me, please. I'm grateful. We got out here temperance in reverse, major Sagittarius energy. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn or a Sagittarius, may have been trying to do this to you, put you into some like type of religious cult or some shit like that, that you don't, it don't even got to be a cult. It could just be like a religion where you just don't agree with the core principles or values of it. You just don't agree with it. And you not going along with this, this made this person extremely angry. Because they did spell work on you. They thought that by them doing this spell work on you, by starting their day with a ritual to get you, that they were supposed to have you. This person could have paid a lot of money to get you to be one of their wives, is what I'm hearing. They could have paid a lot of money. But you put a death to this, major Scorpio energy. All major arcana coming out here. You put an end to this shit. This person could have paid somebody a lot of money to get you to be a part of their harem. To become one of their wives, and you like, hell no, I ain't becoming one of your wives. Is you stupid? Yeah, whoever this person is, they're in denial about you getting this victory and this success. They're like, nah, this person can't really be like that. Nah, this person can't really think like that. Nah, you told me that this person, I'm hearing, I can't stand when I pick up on people's conversations. You told me that they was like this. You told me that this person was an HOE out here. So you mean to tell me they an HOE, but they don't even want to be a part of my harem? Somebody, they paid somebody a lot of money and they want to take the... Somebody like, I want my money back. You gonna pay me back one way or another. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. This person did a lot. They paid a lot of money to get this spell work on you, to get you to be a part of their harem, and you ain't go, collective. You don't even want this person. You don't agree. You're not that type of person. You're not I just do it for the money. You don't, the money don't make you come. Long story short. True love makes you come. Respect, care, things like that make you come. You don't give a fuck about somebody's money. Yeah, with this Rubik's Cube and the Ace of Cups in reverse, you have no emotionals, like anything towards this person. You don't feel anything towards them. And they trying to get you to see things from a new perspective, but you don't feel anything about them. Because again, you don't fundamentally agree with them. This card also talks about trying to change you, to make you have a new perspective as well. This person is hell-bent on trying to get you to get a new perspective, but you have too much understanding. You have too much knowledge. You understand the world too much. You're too knowledgeable. Yeah, this Page of Cups, they came to you and offer you some bullshit ass offer, or that's what they want to do. They want to come to you with this old bullshit ass offer. Mind you, this person is all up in their head. The Page of Cups is like a hopeless romantic, but it's all in their head though. They haven't actually did anything. And I say that as the Page of Wands comes out. This person hasn't actually made a move. They haven't done anything. And whatever the fuck they paid for, this person is upset. You got the Temperance in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. This person is mad as hell because they thought that they was getting ready to get a fresh new start with you, and they ran right into a roadblock. They ran right into the death card. Transformation. You got out here the Queen of Pentacles. You the Queen of Pentacles out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You're somebody who's nurturing. You're secure. You're stable. You live a luxurious lifestyle. Like you have your own. You got your own house, your own car. You don't need nobody to assist you. So when they come at you like, oh yeah, I can give you this, I can give you that, you don't give a fuck. You like, I got that for myself. These are baby offers. That's why the Page of Cups came out here. That's baby shit compared to what you got. Like, bitch, you can't take care of me better than I can. So they can miss you with all of this shit. Tell me more, please. What's this globe? Positioning, journey, clarity. You got out here the Nine of Wands. This person feel like you beat them up. Some of y'all did. I picked up on that energy. Some of y'all whooped this person's ass. Some of y'all punched them in the face to get them out of your face. Some of y'all definitely did. You got out here the Lovers. I can't make it up. Major Gemini Leo energy. This person wanted to like beat you down in love. Like they wanted to take all your love offers away from you so you could feel like they're your only option. Long story short. But they out here feeling like the wounded warrior. Yeah, 5 of Wands energy. This person don't want to compete with you no more. They know you stronger than them. When I opened up the deck, the card that was at the bottom was the strength card. They know you stronger than them. Your willpower is stronger than any magic that they can send towards you. Heavy on the Leo right here. So this person could have been trying to come for a Leo. Leo said, hell nah, bitch. You got out here the Chariot. Major Cancer energy. Or you could be a Cancer out here. They could be a Cancer. You could be a Leo or vice versa. Take the energy how it resonates. Yeah, this person thought that you was just going to come riding off and join it. They thought, okay, so then when they couldn't attack you spiritually and make you do it, this person thought, well, maybe if I come and make peace with them, maybe if I come and be their friend. Because the 5 of Wands in reverse, it's like, you know, after you get out of a competition, they want to come up to you and shake your hand and things of that sort. Like after you just got your ass whooped by this person. I told you, you whoop their ass in the spiritual realm. If you didn't do it in the physical realm, you damn sure did it in the physical, in the spiritual realm. And now this person thought that by doing that was going to get you to come join their side. Like they was going to be able to get you to join their harem. You said still no. It's still a no. You're not playing with this person. Tell me more, please. What's this light bulb energy? Creativity, shine, temptation. They tried to dangle a lifestyle in front of you. Yeah, you stood your ground against this shit. You like, I don't care nothing about what the hell you talking about. You ain't got enough money to take care of me. You cannot take care of me better than I could take care of myself. Long story short. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. You got out here the Hermit. Yeah, you in Hermit mode. Major Virgo energy. You in hermit mode. You're more a solitary type of person. You don't really like too many people around you, too many people all up in your energy. You prefer to be by yourself. Is what I'm getting from this Hermit card. You prefer to be by yourself. This could have been an older man that did this to you too, that came at you like this. This could have been an older man. You also have out here Justice, Major Libra energy. You're going to get your justice for what the spell work that this man tried to do to you. They're going to have to be held accountable. That's why they're sitting back watching you, the star. You could be an Aquarius. They're sitting back watching you, yeah, with the Emperor. You're going to get justice for this person trying to be the Emperor in your life, trying to have authority and control. Major Aries energy. Because you realize you have the authority and control over your life. Again, you don't feel like there's somebody out there that could treat you better than you can treat yourself. It's like, what are you talking about? I got my own funds. I have my own money. I got my own car. I got everything on my own. I don't need you to take care of me. Like, you're not tempted by this offer. So this could have been somebody who tried to cross all your roads to get you to come to them. Tell me more, please, about this vase or vase for my persnickety folks. Vessel growth bloom. A new opportunity will soon fill your life with vibrant possibilities. Let's see here, because I'm getting that this person could have tried to fill you with new possibilities, or never mind. It was them. You got the Devil card came out here, Major Capricorn energy coming out here. Yeah, this person was just being obsessive over you. They was trying to bind you to them and shit. Called themselves doing the binding ritual on you, trying to bind you to them so that way you could always be by their side. And fuck this shit. You got out here the Knight of Cups. They tried to bind you to them, so when they came to you and made you this love offer, you was all, your spirit was binded to them. So when they came to you with this love offer, you wouldn't reject them. Tell me more, please. What's this vase energy or vase? You got out here the Ten of Swords in reverse. This shit did not work. This betrayal did not work. And they getting, yeah, that's why justice is out here. Because I'm like, this person just wanted you to be with them. You're getting justice because this person went too far when they tried to bind you to them. That's when Spirit was like, okay, see, bitch, now you don't went too damn far. That's when Spirit was like, yeah, now I'm going to have to slap your ass upside the head a couple of times because now you don't went too damn far. It's one thing to try to just make, want somebody to be in a relationship with you. But when you go to the point where you're literally binding somebody's soul to yours so that way they can come to you, yeah, you don't went one step too fucking far. But this person didn't even get a chance to pop this plan off with the Ten of Swords being in reverse. They didn't even get a chance to. With the Three of Wands out here, there was no expansion and growth out here at all whatsoever. They didn't get it. You chose to grow on your own. Again, you're like, I can progress on my own. I don't need you to help me progress. I have expansion and growth on my own. You don't need nobody. That's why this betrayal never even popped off. The Ten of Swords is in reverse. It never even happened because you never even saw this person as an option, nor did you ever entertain it as an option. This was never something that you was going to go for. Tell me more, please. What's this fan? Ease, balance, and flow. What's this fan energy? Ease, balance, flow. This person thought if they could blow enough wind up your ass or enough smoke up your ass that you was going to come. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. You like, bitch, I ain't starting no family with you. You already got a family. Picking up on your conversation, whoever this person is, they already had a family. You like, what the fuck? I'm not breaking up nobody's happy home to come be in a relationship with you. Their whole idea of you being their ultimate wish fulfilling and them getting a happy home and a happy life with you, that shit got destroyed. Tell me more, please. What's this? Ease, balance, and flow? Yeah, because they was being deceptive towards you and your energy. They were being deceptive. They were trying to deceive you, and you picked up on the deception, and you 86 this. You exited stage left. You ain't got time for this shit. Tell me more, please. What's this? Ease, balance, and flow? This person now wants some balance and flow with you because they know that you caught on to their deception. They're well aware that you caught on to their deception. You got out here the Eight of Wands in reverse. They know that you caught onto their deception because you cut their ass off. You don't talk to this person no more. You don't communicate with this person no more. There's no sudden change that happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? You bind somebody to you. There's supposed to be like a sudden change that happens. So they know that this plan didn't get off. They know that it didn't get off the ground. And they know that all the shit that's happening to them, they're getting the backfire for what the hell they did to you. They're aware of that. Yeah, the shit that they manifested. Everything that they sent to you is now manifesting in their life. Everything that they sent to you is now coming back to them. This person could have been the King of Pentacles upright, but they the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's a brokey. That's a dusty brokey right there. The King of Pentacles in reverse. He ain't got no place to stay. He ain't got no home. He bouncing from house to house. This person is like very emotionally unstable. Like they're just unstable, period. Every time you turn around, they over here, then they over there, then they over here, then they over there. They don't know which way they going. This person don't know they left from their damn right. They wake up in the morning and have no idea what the hell they finna do for today. They don't know because they don't have no stability within them. So this person got destabilized for trying to bind themselves to you. Long story short, and if they had money, their asses is going broke now. They might be losing their businesses and all of that. Thank you, God. Thank you to the angels, ancestors of my highest good, spirit to the highest white light. I'm grateful for your messages. Please tell me more. What's this candlestick? You have out here a labyrinth. I'm telling you, this person tried to put your mind in a maze. We see that with that Rubik's Cube card too. Situations that are often difficult to understand or solve, complex, and where finding a way out is challenging. Yeah, they wanted to cross your roads. They wanted you to put in a position where the only option that you saw was them. So that way you could choose them. They was performing this ritual every day. They was waking up in the morning trying to bind you to them every fucking day. That's why they're under justice right now. Judgment is when you have to sit back for yourself. Justice is when you got to take accountability for what you've done. Justice is when karma comes in. Notice how we're not seeing judgment no more. Now we're starting to see justice. Meaning karma is enacting in people's lives. They're getting the backfire as we speak. You have out here harmony. Balance and harmony, the harmonious working together of different parts, tasks, or people. Yeah, this person wanted to put you in some type of maze so that way you can come and work with them. They wanted y'all to have harmony together. They tried to put your mind in a maze so you could see them as your only option and that you would come over there and be harmony and balance with them. And their wives, I'm hearing. It's more than just them. You have out here void. This person opened up Pandora's box. Okay, is what the hell happened. Feeling like you're in a void, a sense of emptiness, a feeling of being lost. I told you with that King of Pentacles in reverse, this person don't know they left from their right. They lost. They destabilized themselves. They lost out here. You the Queen of Pentacles upright. They're the King of Pentacles in reverse. Sending this spell work to you, spamming the fucking spell work and shit every day, day in, day out. They want to send you spell work and shit. Yeah, they destabilized themselves. With this Rubik's Cube, you have out here obstacle. A situation that makes it difficult or prevents something from happening. I told you this person wanted to cross your roads. They wanted to muddle up your mind, have you in a mental maze so that way you didn't think that, you know, you couldn't think your way out the situation, that they were going to be your only option. Tell me more, please. What's this Rubik's Cube? What's this Rubik's Cube? You have out here sorrow, a deep emotional pain or unhappiness, a feeling of sadness caused by past actions, decisions, or events. So because this person did what they did to you, did all these rituals, trying to bind themselves to you, now the asses is having sorrow. Yeah, because of how they was moving in love. Called themselves, oh, I'm in love with you. You ain't in love with somebody binding them to you. Love don't need to be bound. If that person loves you and they love you and you love them back, that's going to be a mutual agreement between two people. That's what true love is like. Love is not, oh, let me take you, hold you hostage, and force you to be in a relationship with me. There's no love there. There's no love in that situation. You can't convince me. A passionate emotional connection between partners often involving attraction, desire, and commitment. This person is in sorrow for what all they did. Call themselves being in love with you. No, you in fucking competition with the collective. That's why that Five of Wands in reverse, because they went in competition with you and lost. Tell me more, please. What's this globe? What's this globe? Tell me, please. I'm grateful. You have out here wise. You're a very wise person. You know more than the average human. Again, you're not falling for the tomfoolery or the trickery. You have more knowledge than the average human being. The revelation of the unknown, having knowledge, having experience. That's what this person wasn't counting on. They didn't think that you really had as much intelligence that you did into their culture, into their religion, how they like to do things. They thought that you was just going to be blindsided by money. You said, no. Bitch, I know how y'all get down over there. You got me fucked up. You got out here effort. The process of putting in effort to complete a task or reach a goal in order to achieve a desired outcome. So this person put in a lot of effort to do this just for you to just be smarter than them. They did all of this and just to fuck around and find out that you're smarter than them. You would have never succumbed to this. Never. You're too smart to. Again, I keep telling people all Spellwork can do is influence you. That's it. Can't nobody force you or make you do anything. The devil cannot make you do anything. All he can do is plant a little bug in your head. It's on you to take your free will to listen to the shit. If you listen to it, that's on you. So when this person was sending you the spell work to try to get you to turn into the Jezebel spirit, to turn into an HOE so you can be enamored by them, if you chose to listen to that, then we wouldn't be in this reading where they're sitting here in sorrow and grief and shit. They sent you spell work, but it didn't work, right? That you did this before you even knew what the fuck the tarot, before a card was to light a candle, any of that shit. You want to know why it didn't work? Because you don't need all of that shit to combat spell work. Spell work doesn't work. All they can do is influence you. So when the thought came into your head, you shut that shit the fuck down because you're too fucking smart. You got out of the spell work off of your intelligence alone. You didn't need to light a candle. You didn't need to get a crystal. You didn't need to do none of that shit. You didn't need to do a cord cutting ritual. None of that. Stop letting these fucking fake ass spiritualists out here steal your money. You ain't need to do none of that shit. Now cleansing your energy, that's one thing. But all of this, oh, let me take this energy up off of you. Man, listen, you let these people steal your damn money if you want to. You got out here journey, but it came out in the reverse. Discovering oneself, events, or people, embarking on a journey or moving, making a change. This is under globe. So this person wanted you to come travel to their country with you. They could have invited you out. Oh yeah, let's come to my country. Bitch, if you done lost your motherfucking mind. You go to the wrong damn country, especially ones where they don't respect women at. You go your ass over there if you want to. All that man got to do is lie and say that you his wife and you'll never be able to come home again. I don't give a fuck if you got a U.S. passport or not. You say, again, like I said, you're too smart for this person. You see right through this shit. You're not a dummy. You saw what this person was trying to do and the shit that they was trying to say. The places they was trying to take you, where they was trying to go with you. You're not dumb. Whoever I'm picking up on, you're a very intelligent person. Very intelligent. Your wisdom alone took you up out of this spell work. Tell me more, please. What's this light bulb energy? This person trying to have authority and control over you in your life. But you stood your ground against this shit. You have out here a surprise. They were shocked. They were surprised when you was able to stand your ground. They didn't know that you was as smart as you were. So this somebody who didn't even really know you. This somebody who saw you, said that you was a beautiful woman, and was just like, she's going to be a part of my harem. You said, I don't know who the fuck told your bitch ass that. You got me fucked up. An event that occurs suddenly and unexpectedly. This person sending you spell work occurred unexpectedly. All of a sudden, you sitting there minding your damn business, and the next thing you know, you got these intrusive ass thoughts to go be a member of somebody's harem or turn yourself into an HOV. You like, where the fuck did this shit come from? That was this bitch ass motherfucker over here sending you spell work. Tell me more, please. What's this light bulb energy? You have out here mixer. The coming together of differences, chaos, confusion, complex situations. Yeah, they wanted you to come together with them even though y'all two have cultural differences. That's why they wanted you to do the spell work, because they know that wherever culture you come from, you don't play that shit. You don't play that shit with their damn culture. Captive. I'm telling you, this person was trying to keep, they was going to get you to go over there to their country and they was going to hold your ass captive. Being balanced, peaceful, and in harmony. And it's because they wanted to capture you because they saw you being balanced, peaceful, and harmony. And it was like, yeah, like a pretty bird, I'm going to cage the bird. I know why the cage bird sings. They wanted you to be in a cage over there, stuck in a cave with them. And that way you will be able to sit there. And then now that they got the beautiful thing that they saw. And now they got it to look at. Tell me more, please. What's this vase? Excuse me, box. What's this energy? This person saw your vessel and was just like, I want to be a part of this person's vessel. I'm trying to take over their vessel. You got out here loneliness. Yeah, not a bitch sitting up lonely. Lonely. I am so lonely. They sitting up lonely as a bitch. A deep sense of isolation, emotional emptiness, or disconnection from others, even when surrounded by people. A longing for meaningful connection and understanding. That could be you too, collective. You could be experiencing loneliness, or that could be a projection that they was putting on you to try to get you to come over there to their side, trying to make you feel like, oh, without me, you'll be lonely. You said, with that hermit, yeah, that is your energy. That's exactly what they did, because the hermit came out. You like being alone. So them sending you isolation spells, you was like, yes. Like, what the fuck? I've been trying to get these people out my energy for years. Thank you. They did you a fucking, look, they did you a favor. They repaired you. Sending you this isolation. I'm telling you, they sent you this isolation spell work. All they did was repair you because you like being alone. You like being by yourself. So you like, yes, you fixed everything for me. All the fucking fugazi ass puzzle pieces that was in my life, you got them the fuck up out of there. You was like, yes, bitch. Thank you. Correction, restoring to its original state, the effort to fix or repair. I'm telling you, this person repaired you when they sent you that loneliness spell, when they sent you that isolation spell. That was right up your fucking alley. You was like, bitch, send another one. And now I need you to get that person out of my life, okay? You use this person's dark magic to get your job done. Yeah, so you could relax. Whoever I'm picking up on, you too wise for this motherfucker. You got way too much sense for whoever the hell this person is. Relieving stress or tension and relaxing by distancing from intense thoughts. That's how you distance yourself. By being alone. You don't like people being all up under you anyways. That's why you couldn't be a part of a harem. Because, bitch, I like to be alone and by myself. I don't want to be around other females. I don't want to have to participate and look at you and see your damn face every day. You don't like being around people like that. They misjudged you severely. They're not used to women being smart. That's what the fuck it is. So with this ease, balance, flow, you got out here with the fan card, you got out here revenge. Desire for revenge, the wish to punish, holding a grudge. So this person wanted to punish you for being a wise woman. When they figured out that you was too smart than them, that's when the binding spells came into play. That's when they was like, oh, okay, oh, you think you smarter than me? Because they tried to send you the Jezebel spirit. That shit didn't work. You was too smart for that. Then they tried to make you think like, oh, their culture is so beautiful. They tried to dangle shiny things in your face. You too smart for that. So that's when the binding spells came on. That's when they wanted to get revenge. Because whatever culture that this person comes from, they're not used to women being as smart as you. They're not used to that shit. So when you showed them just how smart you were, oh, that pissed them the fuck off. They like, how dare a woman be smart than me? That's when they started bippity boppity booing under the dark of the moon and trying to bind you to them. That's why they ass is under justice. They're not under judgment. Judgment is when you just have to sit down and realize what the fuck you've done. They're being held accountable. They're experiencing a backfire. They're losing their business. Mystery, intuition, illusions, hidden truths, dreams, emotional cycles, and the subconscious mind. Yeah, this person went bippity boppity booing under the dark of the moon trying to affect your subconscious mind. That's when the binding spells came. That's when the isolation spells started coming. But you still got your peace. They did all of that for nothing. Finding peace, a state of mental and emotional balance free from anxiety and disturbances. Yeah, because you like a fan. When people send you confirmation, though, you like a fan. When people send you spell work, you blow that shit right the fuck back to them. Like, bitch, I don't know who the fuck you thought you was coming over here to. You blow that shit right the fuck back to them. They come setting fires in your life. You blow that shit. You blow them candles right the fuck out. They light candles on you. Blow that shit right the fuck out, collect it. And it's your intelligence alone is enough to get this done. You don't have to bippity boppity boo under the dark of the moon in order to get anything like this to pop off. You don't have to. You're too smart for spell work. Long story short, spell work don't work on you. Because again, all the devil can do is influence you, give you intrusive thoughts. Again, you're smart enough to know it's on you to act on them. And if you choose to act on them, you're smart enough to take accountability for what you want. I knew better than to do that. My intuition told me not to do that. I did that dumb shit anyway. I should have listened. You're smart enough to take accountability. That's why even if you do make a mistake, you don't get a backfire because you already take accountability. Low key, you be out here punishing yourself. If you're in your head about something, it's about some shit that you chose to do. You're not in your head about what other people did to you. Long story short. Tell me more, please. What's this candlestick energy? The death card just flipped in reverse. Major Scorpio energy is in the upright over here at the top. Now it's done flipped in reverse. Because this person's not changing. They still spamming death spells, long story short. They tried to use it to transform your victory and your success, but didn't shit happen. Didn't shit change. There was no transformation here. You didn't say goodbye to your victory and success. They didn't get shit. Tell me more, please. What's this candlestick? Major Scorpio energy. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio, or you could be the Scorpio. You got out here the Four of Wands. Yeah, ain't no change to your Four of Wands. Ain't no change to your vessel, your temple, your mentality, the way that you think, your mindset. Ain't no change to that. Ain't no change to your stability. Ain't no change to you having a happy home. Ain't no change to that. Ain't no change on your views surrounding marriage. None of that. Nothing changed in your life. Then shit changed. I'm telling you, they did all of this for what? They asking themselves now, I did all of this work for what? Done paid all this damn money to get this spell work done for what? You got out here the Five of Wands. Yeah, this is why they was trying to compete with you. Be over your mind, over your mentality. They wanted to argue and fight with you. About your fucking vessel, about you being a stable person, about you being the Queen of Pentacles and having your own home. They're not used, they don't come from a culture where women can make it on their own and don't need a man to do anything for them. They're not used to seeing that. Even here in America, they're used to seeing women be gold diggers. So when they saw you, they was like, wait, you mean to tell me she got everything on her own? She not a gold digger, she don't need a man for nothing? It was a direct challenge to them. They went into the Five of Wands energy. They wanted to stand up against you just to come to find out that, bitch, no, you're not. They found out that, yes, you are the genetically defective species out here. That's why you have nipples that serves you no purpose. You are 2/3 of what the fuck a woman was. That's why that Y chromosome look all fucking, it looked like a shriveled ass fetus. That's what makes you a man in the first place. They found out they ain't shit but an inside out woman. They fucked around and found out the truth about what it really truly means to be a man. Fucked around and found out. And found out in the worst way too. Because you got out here the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They found out that you're not giving to them. They can't give shit to you. You're not easily impressed by money. None of that. This person wanted to like shine something dangly in your fucking face, in your eye to get you to fall through. You said, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I can do it on my own. They found out what a strong woman actually is. What a real woman actually looks like. They used to the women in their culture who they tear down from birth. Who never gets the ability to put a process of thought to themselves. They thought all women was like that. Until they came across you. That Six of Pentacles in reverse is clearing that Rubik's Cube. Yeah, this person thought that they was going to basically break from your brain. Try to put you in some type of mental a mind trap or something like that. You like, bitch, move. You ain't even fucking like go through the maze and figure your way out the maze. You just bulldoze the walls of the maze. Like, bitch, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Like, you just went through the walls of the maze. Like, I don't know who the fuck you thought you was playing with. Yeah, you got the lovers out here. I'm telling you. This was somebody who was trying to be in a relationship with you. They wanted to brag from you. This person wanted to give you crumbs. They thought that you was going to accept crumbs. You know, if they put you in a position where you felt like all you had was them, you would turn around and accept crumbs. That's what the fuck happened here. They wanted you to get a new perspective and try and accept crumbs. Accept less than what you're worth. You said, no, that's not what we're doing. I'm going towards my destiny. Okay, I'm well aware that I have a lover out there who's going to be kind, generous to me, who's going to give me the love, the time, the attention, and the care and support that I need. And it's not you. Major Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy, as well as Sagittarius with that with a fortune card coming out here. Tell me more, please. What's this globe? You got out here the High Priestess. I can't make it up. Major Pisces energy. When I tell you your intuition is too strong for this person, you saw right through them. You saw right through all the plans, them trying to give you a new perspective, all of that. You saw right through every last single plot and plan that they had. Because you the whole ass empress out here. Okay? You the empress in body and in soul, mind, and truth. You the whole ass fucking empress out here. You're a true divine feminine. You got empress energy and the High Priestess coming out here. You're truly a divine feminine. You're a real divine feminine. You're not one of these people who get their validation off of how many men they can sleep with or how many men they can attract. You're a true divine feminine out here. You know exactly who you are and what it means to be a woman. You're well aware that women was on this planet first and that men are 2/3 of women. That's why that Y chromosome look all shriveled up and shit like that. It's a genetic defect. You're well aware of this. And this is who the fuck they call themselves trying to betray. So them sending this new perspective, trying to send this new perspective, trying to get you to agree with their culture, this was a form of betrayal as far as the fuck you concerned. Because you like, bitch, I know who the fuck I am in my divine femininity. That's what the fuck you not finna do is come over here and try to take my divine femininity away from me. You saw this as a direct attack. This was a fucking betrayal as far as you concerned. Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords over here means that this person was like literally trying to get you to change your mind or change your perspective on how you view them, their culture, and things of that sort. And you said, bitch, I ain't going. You ain't going. This person's whole plan turned into a complete failure. The Ten of Swords can also speak to failure. Clarifying this light bulb energy, I'm telling you, you're so smart you walked away. You just walked away from all of this shit. You walked away from everything. You smart enough to know when somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You heard the saying, you know, you can't pull the wool over my eyes. Well, you say you can't wake up early enough to pull the wool over my eyes. Okay? That's what your ancestors taught you. You got out here the Four of Pentacles. When you walked away, this person wanted to hold on to you, and I'm telling you, that's when the binding ritual started coming. When you walked away from this person, they had this bright ass idea, you made them look fucking stupid, then they went to go holding on to you. Six of Cups out here. This person saw you as somebody who was playful and innocent. The Six of Cups is giving me like you had a very childlike nature, so they thought that you were naive. Long story short, they thought that you was somebody that was naive until they fucked around and found out that not only are you not naive, but you're smarter than them. Tell me more, please. What's this vase or vase energy? What's this vase energy? Yeah, you got the eight of swords out here. This person is there in the mental entrap, the same mental maze that they try to put in your head. They're now stuck in because they never heard of this information before. Whatever culture they come from, they never were taught that as a man that they were 2/3 of a woman. They never heard of that before. So now they're stuck in their head. They're like, what? You mean to tell me I don't have life before a woman? They never heard of no shit like that before. So when they went trying to play in your head, they got read they damn receipts. Long story short, yeah, you got the Six of Wands coming out here. They fucked around with the right one. Because you were the one that got the victory and the success. You're smarter than that. And if I'm not mistaken, it is a woman sitting on this. See that? She's riding the white horse. Normally the Six of Wands is a man. In this deck, it's a woman. She was smarter than you. Long story short. And you can't say, oh, ain't no men in this deck. Because look, the man right there is in the Ten of fucking Swords. That's a man. So there's men in this deck. It's just not on this fucking Six of Wands card. Yeah, because you already know you're going to get your happy wish fulfillment with that the Wheel of Fortune card coming out here. You already know what you're destined for. So that's why when people come playing in your face, trying to bread from you, trying to make you feel less than and all of that shit, you, man, boy, bye. You boy, bye, their asses, probably mush them. I ain't see the Queen of Wands, so you ain't about a bing, bada boomer, but you smart enough to walk the fuck away from them. Tell me more, please. What's this fan energy? You got out here the Knight of Wands. Now this person wants to come back in your life, make you some type of romantic gesture, some type of romantic offer. This person wants to be the Knight of Wands is my card of Prince, the Knight of Shining Armor. They want to come play the hero. You got out here the Chariot energy. This person want to come in your life and play pretend like they're a hero, move forward here with you. Ride, now they want to come ride on your chariot. They said, wait a minute. It's logic and truth over there. This is what's hidden from you. With the Moon card energy being out here. You got the Moon came out here twice. Major Pisces Cancer energy. Yeah. I said we didn't see the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands was at the bottom of the deck. So this is giving me that you on the outside, naturally, when you first meet people, you the Queen of Pentacles. But if they fuck around and play with you, because you the Empress, you embody all 4 queens. But if they fuck around and when they fuck around and find out, they gonna find out that you the Queen of Wands. You is a bada bing, bada boomer. I know what the fuck energy I was feeling. Called that shit before the card even came out, but it's because it was sitting at the bottom of the damn deck. You is a bada bing, bada boomer. You try to hide it though. You try to make yourself come across like you this loving, caring, sweet person, this nurturer and all that shit, but in the inside, you know, somebody stepped to your ass the wrong way. It is a bada bing, bada boom. You finna punch somebody lights clean, smooth the fuck out, collective. Y'all know y'all can't hide from me neither. I picked up on that damn energy. Thank you, God. Thank you to the angels, ancestors of my highest good, spirits of the highest white light. I'm grateful for your messages. Let's close this out. You have out here boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? All right. And I think you figured that the fuck out with people trying to play in your damn face. You need better boundaries with people trying to play in your damn face. Trying to sell you a dream and it really ain't shit but a damn nightmare. You learning to put your boundaries up. You learning like you can't be sweet with everybody. You also have out here the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So yeah, you have so much intelligence and wisdom. Your wisdom goes like it crosses literal fucking boundaries. It literally crosses like from the 3D to the 5D. You literally have the ability to astral project and cross over. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. You've been initiated and you passed your initiation. Long story short, that's why Spirit don't play about you as much as he do, because you done passed your initiation. Spirit is also telling you to take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So you basically work too hard with that Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah, you're a very hard-working person. And Spirit is telling you it's time for you to stop working so hard. You also have out here awakening. You done already went through the awakening. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So you've awakened and it's like you haven't taken a break since. You're like, well, shit, if I could find that information out, well, what more information can I? You haven't taken a break since. That's why you're getting a lot of relax and shit coming out here. You also have out here answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? You figured that out. You know exactly what your soul is calling you to do. That's why you got the High Priestess and the Empress out here. You know exactly who you are, where you're going, and where you're trying to be. Because you ain't stopped. Ever since you've awakened, you haven't taken a break. That's why Spirit telling you, letting you know, it's okay for you to relax, you know. You don't have to spend every waking moment of every day trying to research it and figure something out and try to see, like, how can I get this? How can I go here? How can I do that? Like, you don't have to do that all day long. Like, it's okay to take a break. Spirit is like, take a break. All right, collective, that is what I have for you for today's reading. I do thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Thank you in advance for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I'm grateful. And remember, I love you as God does. Bye.